Good morning. Our meditation for the day is all about how to release negative thought patterns to create a more positive experience. So it's really simple. Last week we talked about identifying how culture can create our experience, our culture and our upbringing. And then we are left with sometimes these thoughts that continue to be pervasive in our minds and in our lives as we move through the world. So today I am going to discuss and move you through the release of negativity. The card that we've chosen today is the Lion card, which is actually pretty cool. So I'll read the meaning of that later, but it's important not to read it now because we want to have the messages come through this practice as they do. So for those of you who are joining live, we'll go ahead and get started. You can choose an oil. Release might be good. Surrender. I like to use white angelica. I like to use this one as a floral oil here. So you can choose whatever you have on hand. Sit with your intention. And then breathe in the positive manifestation of your intention, whatever that looks like, whatever it feels like. The positive manifestation of your intention today. What are you coming in with? What are you holding on to that you want to release? So take a moment now and just begin to breathe. And as you breathe, continue to call in the positive manifestation of whatever you'd like to bring into your waking world, whatever you'd like to release. And staying with the breath, just notice what you notice. Whatever comes up, any colors, any shapes, any sounds. And start to imagine the tube of white light around your physical form, closing below your feet, the blue wall of flame around that, impenetrable protection, and the violet flame cleansing and clearing your physical and energetic body all the way up. Hi! And as you call in this tube of white light protection, know that you are safe and you are loved. And connect again with your intention today, what it would look like, what it would feel like if you were to release negativity. Good morning. If you were to call in that which you are desperately wanting or lovingly wanting. I'll take the desperation out of it. And imagining the positive manifestation of your intention is the most powerful part of our practice together. Truly stand in the reality of that manifestation, that creation, that co-creation that you hold. And again, you can breathe in an oil, you can call that into your energetic field, allow that to work with you as you start to call your presence in more and more. Today we're going to work through a light activation using color. That's how it's coming through today. You'll start with the golden ray as we normally do, but this one is more white light with golden flecks in it, which make it seem like the golden ray. So it kind of looks gold as it comes down, but you know that it's white light infused with this glittering gold shimmery sparkle. And as this light flows down to and around you, you can feel it activating the top of your head. You can close your eyes, hold your gaze of your closed eyes, looking at the back of your third eye, and feel the lightness that comes through when you do that, the openness, connection to intuition. And on the next in-breath, as you're breathing into your belly, breathe in the light, allowing the split second, with every out-breath, your mind is free and clear. You are continually releasing that which no longer serves you, allowing the breath to be the vehicle of that release. And simply recognize and allow anything that's coming through, any thoughts, any tension, any worries, any discord, anything that you're releasing, you recognize it and allow it to move out through the breath. And maybe just a quick identification of whatever it is, just say, oh yeah, that's part of me, it's leaving with the breath. How that part of you that you're releasing, those to-do lists, that discord, it has somehow kept you safe, but it's not necessary right now. It's no longer necessary to hold that because you're in a different place of understanding and you're calling in the light. And as you call in the light more and more, feeling it activate and move through your head into the tissues of your brain, invite it to charge your brain and raise your atomic structure, raise your thought process to meet the frequency and vibration of light and love. But this is the vibration of manifestation, creation, potential. Invite it to remove any old thoughts and wounds, charging the cellular structure of your brain and the tissue and the matter in your brain, the brain matter, to be charged with this powerful light. And you may imagine it as a white light when it comes into your body, moving between the tissues, this white light activating and connecting your thoughts with that of source energy, so that your thoughts and those of the divine are the same, as if you are thinking on a level of the ascended master realm, feeling the energy and activity of the light, almost as if the sun itself is in your head like a white sun. Feeling it move behind your third eye. You can feel the light shifting and changing in color, becoming a deep blue like the night sky. The contrast between the white of the brain matter and the tissue in the mind to the dark indigo, almost black. That contrast is not lost on you. There's a difference in the energy. You can feel it flowing into your third eye, moving behind your closed eyes, filling your temples, your sinuses, moving to fill the top of your mouth, softening and relaxing your tongue, your lips, pouring this loving energy of light into everything that it touches, releasing all discord, filling your ears, moving down, feeling your tongue release and relax, and the back of your tongue even relaxing at the back of your throat. And watching as this light turns into liquid within your body like a plasma, like a light plasma flowing through your body more and more, filling your mind, filling your eyes, activating that energy around your eyes and your jaw. With a lot of intention of bringing the sight of the Ascended Master's Octave to your vision on this earth plane. And feeling the light move slowly down your neck, between the vertebrae at the back of your neck, filling the hollow at the base of your neck, and then all the tissues in between, swirling around your thyroid, tissues, the matter in your mouth, in your nose, in your neck, in your throat. Maybe even swallowing that liquid light down, feeling it move down into your throat, activating a blue energy if you haven't seen that already. Imagine that the light becomes this vibrant blue like the night, like the sky, source energy that is always with you. And invite your presence now to move through this light more and more. This perfect version of you 12 feet above your head, flowing into you with adoration and love, knowing you for your authentic self, and moving effortlessly and beautifully into your body through the light. And as if the golden sun itself is pouring in, feel that light flowing into the top of your abdomen, activating your warrior energy, your strength, your autonomy, your willpower. Feel the heat of it as it starts to flow more fully into your body, like the sun has taken residence within you. And the color there is this golden yellow sun, vibrant in color, slowing down in energy as it moves down your body, flowing now into your abdomen, behind your navel, taking on an orange hue, slowing down a bit this light as it gets closer and closer to the earth plane. This light slows down. You can feel this orange color moving into your navel, behind the tissues of your stomach and intestine, pulling out any old substance or dense energy in your liver, any grief, any sadness. And this orange color, this powerful, beautiful, warm orange color, it connects you to your center for self-compassion, nurturing, this kind of womb-like energy. It's warm, loving, internal. And witness with great astonishment but not surprised as this color turns more deeply into the reds of the root chakra, swirling down your spine between the vertebrae at the back of your spine, all the way down, pulsing into the pelvic floor with this fullness and presence. You can see the red energy moving through this connection to manifestation and Mother Earth. And invite this energy to continue to flow through you, grounding you, connecting you to your purpose on this plane. As above, so below, calling in this source energy to move through you, to bring you insight and to connect you with that intention today, bringing the intention into full completion and awareness on this plane. And notice how good it feels to simply sit in the presence of the light, melt into the presence of the light, and feel the fullness of the light as you continue to sit in this moment, inviting your I Am presence to move more fully through you with every breath that you take. Allow the light to flow now through the legs, out through the soles of your feet, allowing you to be the channel between heaven and earth as the light cleanses you and activates your intention into the earth plane. Feel an activation of the right side of your body specifically, the powerful activation of this creation energy that's coming through you to create whatever it is you wish to create. And and your true voice can be heard and manifested. Allowing yourself to feel the joy of the completion of that manifestation, to awaken your courage and boldness, and invite your presence to bring you the ways in which that will happen, knowing that you have already created it. The threads have been sent to Source, and now you just need to wait. And with the powerful trust of your divinity within, hold this energy now, feeling your own power, leadership, strength. Actively expressed through you. Hold that fearlessness and power within, feeling once again the activation of that space at the top of your abdomen, your warrior energy. Take a moment to breathe and give thanks to whatever came through, and say to yourself, through the spiritual authority within my heart, I cast out any negative influence, anything that's sticking with me. I cast it out now, out of myself, my loved ones, and my community. I cast it out of the world events and future situations, wherever this sanctified spiritual authority extends. May all submit to wisdom for the greatest good of all, through the power of the great spirit of love. It is done. Take a moment and reflect on any messages you want to bring back with you to your waking world. And think of the images that came through and try to focus on those in the next few days. Looking towards the images of the positive manifestation of your intention. And if you have any questions or anything came through, I really encourage you to write them below, because then I'll be able to help you further look into the meaning of all of that and connect more deeply with your guides. Because when you write things below, especially write what you see, that almost gives me the permission, which I do need because we all have free will, for your guides to discuss with my guides, and then I can help you. So if you saw colors or animals, we had a really cool experience at our circle here the other day. We had a roadrunner show up in the backyard the morning of our circle, and I've never seen a roadrunner in the state of California before. I know they live here, but I'd never seen one. In real life, I had actually never seen one, except for maybe in Texas, you know. But this roadrunner showed up and was just walking around in the backyard, like, you know, just fine. And we brought it up at the circle and read the meaning of the roadrunner that morning. And, you know, I didn't think much of it. We did the circle and went through. And one woman who was attending the circle said that her mother-in-law had recently passed, but that before her passing, when she was in hospice, there was a roadrunner that would just come into her backyard and just stay there. And they felt that it was a sign that she was, you know, protected. And when she passed, the roadrunner had brought her great comfort, because she could watch it and she just loved it. She loved this roadrunner, and they named it Ricky. So the fact that an actual roadrunner came into our backyard the day of the circle that this woman attended, seeking some closure and connection to her mother-in-law and some validation that she was okay, I find that pretty profound. So, you know, just pay attention to animals as they come through and as you see them today. We've also been having a white owl show up at our bowl circle sometimes, which is pretty cool because he just sits on the fence. Lots of bird activity, but I just want to remind someone of that there will be animal messages that come through today. That's definitely coming to me now. And this whole idea of releasing negative thoughts is to remind yourself that what we give attention to holds power and manifests within our lives. So even when things might seem to be going a little awry, and you have those thoughts come through, or if something happens, to remind yourself to, see the, try to find the gratitude in why that's happening and the lesson, and release those thoughts as well as you can. I just imagine them leaving my head like a butterfly, or throw them into a fire if they're really strong thoughts that I don't want. Or at the very least, I sit and I just say, I am that I am, I am that I am, which I believe is the most powerful phrase that you can say. And I am enough, I am worthy, all of these things are good too. But I am on this plane that I am on the greater plane. That is the phrase that I continually come back to. And I'm supposed to, and I'm being told to give a reminder to use the violet flame. When you have a situation in your life that you feel is unchangeable, there is nothing that cannot be handled through source. So I would invite you to release it to source and imagine the violet flame around it, cleansing, purifying, clearing, and bringing balance. You can also imagine an ascended master on the forehead of a person that you are having concerns or difficulties with. I tend to imagine ascended master Jesus on the forehead of my children or loved ones when I'm having a disagreement, and it helps me to bring love and to send love into that dynamic. So I want to offer that as well. Have a wonderful day. I look forward to reading your comments, and thank you for sticking with me. I know things come up in the morning, and you can always watch this again later. So please know that you are better for taking this time for yourself, and so it is. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.